Hi, it's me again with Corel tips and tricks. Somebody sent me this and it's pretty clear and they wanted to know how to trace it and still get. So this has a black background on a gray or a less black screen and they want this right here. This is now I've traced it to vector. And I just noticed I used rounded corners. I used rounded corners. I should have used non-rounded corners. But for the one I'm doing it for, they sent it to me, it's small. I'm going to make a duplicate of it and move it over. I'm going to change my nudge factor to like 5 inches. And then I'm going to take this one and take away some of the black. So Corel doesn't have to worry about all that. So I'm going to grab, with it selected, it has to be selected. If it's not selected, everything else on the screen will go away. And we're going to just make sure you get all of it. And then hit crop and look at, see it's so much smaller. Go to trace bitmap, outline trace, Clipart. It traces it really fast. I'm going to go ahead and bump the detail up to 100%. I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to move it over. And there it is. It's already basically done. There's a few things I would change. I'm just going to look to see first whether some of those white holes are white or are they actually just transparent. Yep, they got white color in them, so that's fine. So one thing I would do, this thing traced really good. There's a little bit of garbage right here. So what we're going to do, we're going to click on it. We're going to go to object group and ungroup it. And we're going to get rid of that black item. Have that. Now, you could clean this up till you're tired of cleaning it up, but I'm going to do some things right here and hit delete. You don't have to calculator. Take that and hit delete. Now maybe if we want that sharp, you could add a node right there and then make it sharp. Add a node right there and make it sharp. We could get rid of that. So I'm using the select tool instead of the pick tool, just because I'm just using it that way. And we could delete that node and that looks pretty good. But I would, these might be okay. You can replace those, but I would like to replace these. So what I'm going to do is take the ellipse tool, kind of get in the center of that object, hold down the shift and the control button, and get kind of a perfect shape. Now I'm going to nudge it over. Wow, that's way over there. Let me change my nudge factor to just like 2 inches. And grab that, hopefully I can grab that ring, and I did. Now let's see how many of these little dots there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. A little bit of wrench in there, but we can do it. I'm going to make one of these circles, and we can fill it all in with black later. So I'm going to nudge that over to my other one. Now, I normally like working in the center of the page, but we can't really get to the center of the page, so we're going to work from the center of this thing. So what we're going to do, we're going to get out a calculator, and we're going to go 360 divided by 15 is 24 degrees. That's not too bad. So Control D and make a duplicate, and then move your center rotation to the center and rotate it 24 degrees. Control D all the way around. We could use the transformation docker on this. Now what I would do, I don't know what that happened is. These are all black. I'm going to just delete them. We don't need them anymore. And I'm not, I'm really picky. So, and I'd go over the whole thing, but maybe that was supposed to look like that. Make these black, take away the outline, move it back and look at that. It's right back where it was. Now, how do you make that black around there? Well, first of all, I want to make a duplicate of it because I don't want to lose the colors. But then I'm going to left click, right click, and it is broken apart, so I can use the create a boundary tool. Now it created a boundary around the whole thing, and you might not even have to do that part. But this way you get rid of some of that interior part. And now we're going to go to effects and contour, and I contoured 0.08. I'm going to use square corners and see what happens. Yeah, see, there's just a few parts that are going to give us problem because some nodes. So let's go back to rounded corners and see you get that. Now I'm going to go up to object and break the contour apart. Now I'm going to move that over, and I'm going to go to object and break the curve apart. And by doing that, I can select those two inner little parts. Now, if we make this black and nudge it over back to our color one and go object, order, back a page, you get that same thing. Now, if the rounded corners are fine, then go with it. If they're not, you can make them sharper and take your shape tool and take that up and actually, let's see if that works. Take it, make it a line. Yep, take it, make it a line. Now, it might mess up the other part of the wing, but that looks pretty good. Then you could actually bring that in a little bit. So you could do it all the way around. I personally like the round corners. I'm going to back up. I like it like that, but it's your, and see how much better the, I did not transfer my rounded ones. Let's see if we can get them back. There's my round ones. I don't know how that really happened. It's got them both. You could take the round ones and nudge them. You can definitely tell the round ones versus the non-round ones. And we can change that. Now it doesn't really matter. It's really hard to see the round ones in that case. And you can always click, and if you got a round one left, you know you took away the wrong one. Okay, so now we got this back. We could just manipulate, go ahead and make them all black, take away the outline for sure, and whoop, they don't want to do that. I don't think we can take this apart now. Yeah, we can. So, nope. Go up to object, break curve apart. There we go. So let me just back up. I didn't need to take away that one. I just needed to go to object and break the curve apart, and there's our round ones. And I would still go through here and, you know, if you wanted these rounds, you know, it doesn't have to be, you know, it could be more artistic than particularly about the round ones. And you could round them up individually because we have a black background basically, and not a fill in there. You could take this and play with them a little bit, make them a little more rounder, and completely leave it alone or make it round. But then you could, to make it look exactly like the other one, we can Control G to group it and then put it in a, if it has to, well, I doubt if they're wanting it like that, but let's put like a less gray box, object, order, back a page, and you get that. Pretty easy, pretty cool. I like it when things trace good. Anyway, I hope that helped them a little bit. Thank you for watching.